New this morning, a federal judge has temporarily blocked President Joe Biden from ending the Trump-era Remain in Mexico policy until litigation is resolved. The policy requires certain migrants to await their asylum hearings in Mexico.
Biden moved to end the policy under which more than 70,000 asylum seekers were sent to Mexico from the U.S. The judge says the Biden administration failed to sufficiently consider how the repeal of that policy would impose financial burdens on Texas and Missouri, which have argued that the program's termination would lead to increased numbers of migrants using their state's social services. A passenger now dead falling overboard a cruise ship that was headed back to Florida after a cruise to the Caribbean.
The 36-year-old woman went overboard yesterday morning and her remains were recovered by the U.S. Coast Guard about 18 miles from Port Canaveral. The woman's identity has not yet been released. North Dakota shuts down interstates for a reason, and when they do, troopers are often stationed near those gates to help block that traffic.
Yesterday, a patrol dash cam caught a semi on I-94 near Jamestown. You see him barreling through right here. It was right in front of the trooper who had to back up in a hurry to just simply get out of the way. Now, this driver may have been fined because the highway had been shut down at 2 p.m. This crash took place after 3 p.m.
Yeah, scary situation.
DOT crews have spent hours clearing snow and helping the North Dakota Highway Patrol dig out stranded vehicles.
The crews say high winds, additional snow and ice are making it challenging to keep these roads clear. Now, this is a look at some of the conditions they're up against. See those drifts? Some of them along I-94 are 4 feet high or taller. Many schools and businesses have been closed since basically the start of the storm earlier this week. But while some people are able to work from home, there's one crew that's trudging through the snow to get the job done. We're talking about those mail carriers.
Plows come and they leave these mounds on the side of the road. You got to climb over them. Yeah. Sometimes they block driveways and sidewalks, but yeah, it's definitely a struggle sometimes.
Tough gig in the winter. The Postal Service is asking property owners to clear snow and ice from sidewalks and steps so mail carriers can access your mailbox safely.
And just ahead this Friday morning, snow blowers and the gas you use to fuel them up. One car expert has advice about what you should put in the tank.
And the great VNL snowman finally has a name. We'll let you know the winning idea. That's ahead.